really down I'm gonna upload this, but I'm a total goofball and thought it'd be fun to hear myself pretend to call a baseball game. So I have Dave and Andy in my headphones. They are just wrapping up the beginning of the broadcast. They gave the starting lineups. It is Friday the 13th, the Rays up against the Orioles. It'll be the battle of the Jeremys. Jeremy Guthrie taking the mound for the Orioles, and Jeremy Hellickson taking the mound for the Rays. Woohoo! We're all ready for baseball. I'm such a dork. I really doubt I'm going to upload this. We'll see, though. Sounds like we're about to get started here. They are giving the umpires. The little child just said play ball. And they're still doing their little banter before the first pitch is about to start. So this is what it sounds like when a girl, crazy Rays fan, is listening to Dave and Andy on WDA through MLB.com. Now, I know you're not supposed to record the actual broadcast, which I'm not doing, but I wonder if this is copyright infringement. I don't know. Come on, let's go. Let's start. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, I'm ready for baseball. It's 4:10. Oh, yeah, because I'm in Arizona, so my game started at 4:10 when, like, everybody else gets started at 7:10. Well, let's get going. Wow, it's really hard to fill dead air. I'm really kind of understanding how these broadcasters feel when they're trying not to have dead air, and that's why they talk about whatever. Let's send it over now to Dave Wills. Brian Roberts for the Orioles is leading off against Jeremy Hellickson. And it's over the outside corner for strike one. 0-1 the count to Roberts. I can just imagine Jeremy Hellickson chewing that gum and maybe blowing a bubble. The 0-1 floats a little wide for ball one. The count now 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's over the outside edge for called strike two. The umpire today with a very unique sounding strike call. The one yesterday sounded like a bird in heat or something. The 1-2 pitch is way outside for ball number 2. And now the count is 2-2 to Roberts. As the crowd tries to egg Jeremy on. Lots of cowbells. It's on the ground to third to Longoria with the long throw, and he gets Roberts at first base, and that's how our game begins today. Don't bother hitting a ground ball to Evan. He will throw you out. Wonder how big the crowd is tonight at Tropicana Field as Nick Markakis steps to the plate. We have 1 out in the top of the first inning tonight. And that first pitch is taken a little bit inside for ball 1. I am mimicking what Dave Wills says, but I'm throwing my own little twist on it. Doing my own little broadcasting gig here. There's a swing and a hard hit shot foul up the first base side. Now I did quote Dave verbatim there because I can't see it to tell you. So now the count is 1-1 to Markakis, I believe, if I'm keeping track in my head, because that's what I do. Yes, it is 1-1. And the third pitch is low and in the dirt. So now we're at 2 balls and 1 strike to Markakis. Crowd is awfully quiet. And that is chopped on the ground toward first. And I don't know who's playing first base tonight, but they caught the ball and tagged Markakis out. I'm assuming it's Kochman. But I was not paying attention during the starting lineup call because I was thinking about doing this stupid recording. So I believe Casey Kochman just tagged out Markakis for the second out of the inning. I really like Casey Kochman. I really like him at first base. I think his defense is lights out compared to Dan Johnson, who I like as well, but you're just not performing, dude. Sorry. The first pitch is just off the plate for ball 1 to whoever is batting now, which I missed. Wow. You know, you guys should try this, even if you think I'm a dork. 2 balls, no strikes now. Because it's really hard. I mean, granted, I'm having to listen and report on what I hear, but it's hard. It's hard to banter. 2-0 pitch now. Hard hit ground ball to second. Sean Rodriguez throws the ball in time, and Jeremy Hellickson has a perfect first inning. So now we'll take a commercial break on our way to the bottom half of the first. And I would like to continue my little fake game calling here while my Rays are at the plate. So I'll just have to do some radio broadcast banter here during the commercials. I listen to so many of these games that during the commercial break I tend to speak along with the commercial. I am a dork. I am definitely a dork, which is probably why I will post this, because I'm proud of my geekdom, especially my baseball geekdom, because I love baseball and I love the Rays. And I was never a baseball fan until I went blind, and one day my boyfriend had a game on and I heard Tantric play Down and Out and I liked that song, so I said, why is that song playing? And my boyfriend said, that's Evan Longoria's at-bat music, and he plays for the Tampa Bay Rays. And then he went on to tell me about their story and how they went from worst to, at that time, doing pretty darn well. And I just found myself falling in love with them, and I started listening to the games on the TV, which really sucks, like TV commentator when you're blind. And watched them all the way to the World Series and cried when it was over, and I was then a baseball fan. I'm quite rabid about it. In fact, just about an hour ago, I was tweeting frantically because I had no pregame show yet. I listened to the games on Game Day Audio at MLB.com. And I was pretty much freaking out that there was no pregame. Because it's part of my ritual, hearing, Rich Herrera and the interview with Joe Madden and Mark Topkin, and yeah, I was freaking out. It sounds like we are getting back to the broadcasting. Yes, we are. There's a Canes commercial on. Jeremy Guthrie is now on the mound. He killed the Rays on opening day. First pitch to Super Sam Fold is taken a little bit low. The legend of Sam Fold. That was taken over the knees for a strike. The count is now 1-1. Can Super Sam put the ball in play? Oh, ground ball, right side. Backhanded by Roberts. His throw across was in time. Darn it. So the legend of Sam Fold goes down, and now up steps Ben Zobrist to hear his lovely wife, Juliana, singing in the background. Ben Zobrist, one of the underrated players on the Rays squad. I think, anyway. I mean, all the focus is always on Evan Longoria, and now Johnny Damon, and Super Sam, but God, look at Ben Zobrist. He is hitting at 292. First pitch to Ben is taken a little bit low. Can Ben get on base? Come on, Ben, let's do it again. And that was a strike. Count 1-1 to Ben. There was a game where he hit a home run, and the next time he was at bat, I said, come on, Ben, do it again, and he got on base or something. So now it's kind of my ritual when he's up. Oh, that was taken on the outside corner. And the count is now 1-2 to Ben. Jeremy Guthrie seems to move fairly quickly. Not much lag time between pitches, which is nice. 1-2 pitch is shot foul down the right field line into the crowd. The count is still 1-2. Oh, dead air. I'm bad. Swing and a slicer down the left field line, which, oh, fades foul. Darn it. See, I'm not, like, this baseball stats person, so I can't sit here and give all the stats and give you all kinds of information between innings. Like, how do you do this non-dead air filling banter stuff? Swinging a fly ball, left center field. Markakis and Jones coming together, and darn it, Jones caught it for out number 2. Here comes Johnny Drama. Is he gonna flex those muscles? Put the ball in play so we can get Evan Longoria up at the plate? Let's see what Johnny Damon does here. Guthrie from the wind to Johnny. He's taken over the outside corner for strike 1. You know, he was on intentional talk today and I missed it. I'm so bummed. The 0-1 pitch is looped toward left. Going left is PA. Oh, and he reached up and made the catch to retire the side. So we won't see Evan. Rays go down 1-2-3. And I think I'll end this little fake broadcast here and see how it turned out and decide whether or not I'm going to upload it. But seriously, guys, you should try this. Like, really, try calling a game because, man, these guys are talented. That's hard stuff. All right, go Rays!